All right, for problem 4, you could use substitution or elimination. It doesn't really matter. It'll work out either way. I'm going to go ahead and do -3 times row 1. I'd get -3x plus 15y equals -3. And then I'm just going to add it to row 2, which is 3x minus 15y equals 3. Okay, now when we add these together, we get this universally true statement, which basically means that if you were to graph these, they'd both be the exact same line. So how many solutions are there? Well, it would be any point that lies on that line. So your conclusion is going to be that there are infinitely many solutions but you can't just stop there, right? Because you need to define where they live. So infinitely many solutions of the form. Basically what we're trying to do is within like an ordered pair format, we're basically trying to say that like it needs to be on this line right here. You could have used row 2 as well, but it's the same equation anyway. That's the whole point. So there are a couple ways this could go down. I'm going to isolate x, so I'm going to add 5y. So one way to finish this out would be to say of the form, let's see, I'm going to write it this way. So 5y plus 1 goes where x goes, since x is equal to 5y plus 1, and then y could go where y goes. And then you'd say for all y from the set of, whoops, I almost said integers, that was a different thing, from the set of the real numbers, like that. Okay? Now, another way to have written your answer could have been, find another pen that's a good color. You also could have said, we'll say or, infinitely many solutions of the form. So that part's the same. But if somebody had gotten y isolated instead of x, then what would they have had? So subtract 1 divided by 5. Y equals x minus 1 over 5. Then they could have said x and then x minus 1 over 5. For all x from the set of the real numbers, like that. That would have worked as well, okay? You also could have, of course, divided the 5 in and had 1/5 x minus 1/5 written right there as well, okay? So scoring for saying infinitely many solutions, you get 1 point. For saying of the form, you get 1 point. For writing your answer in the form of an ordered pair, so either this version or this version, that's worth 2 points. So 1 for defining the x coordinate and 1 for defining the y coordinate in one way or the other. And then the last point would be for saying that you're looking for your input value to come from, to basically be anything from the real number system. So 1 point for that last part. And that adds up to 5.